Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Monday. Did you have a good weekend? Did you do something fun? I heard all about your animals you're researching. They sound so cool. I can hardly wait to read about them. Well, are you ready for another Bible lesson? Today, we're going to talk about another miracle of Jesus. And we're going to talk about a man you might have heard of before, Bartimaeus. Bartimaeus was blind. That means he couldn't see. He had never been able to see. When he was born, his eyes didn't work. He was born blind. And so he didn't even know what a tree looked like or a flower looked like. He could hear birds singing, but he didn't know what they looked like. And so back then, if you couldn't see, you couldn't work. And so he just sat alongside the road and he asked people for help. He asked people to give him some money so that he could go buy food, buy something to eat. He did that day after day, year after year. See? There he is, right there. Blind Bartimaeus. And there's a man talking to him. The man is saying, "Bartimaeus, there's someone coming down the road. His name is Jesus. Have you heard about Jesus?" And blind Bartimaeus thought, "Yes, I have. He's that man that can heal people, that can make people walk again, that can make leprosy go away. Do you think he can make me see again?" And his friend right there said, "He's coming now. He's coming down the road." And Bartimaeus could hear voices. They were getting louder and louder, and they were coming closer and closer. And Bartimaeus said, "This is my chance. This might be the only chance I get." So he started calling Jesus. "Jesus," he said, "Jesus, save me, Jesus." And some people around him told him to be quiet. They said, "Be quiet, old man. He doesn't have time for you." But then someone came up to blind Bartimaeus. And they said, "Jesus wants to see you, Bartimaeus." And they brought him over to Jesus. And he knelt down in front of Jesus. And Jesus said, "What is your name?" Well, of course, Jesus knew what his name was. Jesus knows everything. But he wanted the people to hear. So he said, "What is your name?" And he said, "Bartimaeus." And he said, "How long have you been blind?" And Bartimaeus said, "Since I was born." And Jesus looked at him and said, "What do you want me to do for you?" And he said, "I want to see." And Jesus said, "Bartimaeus, your faith has healed you. Receive your sight." And you know what happened? All of a sudden, Bartimaeus can see. And you know the first thing he saw was Jesus' face. And he was so happy. He started praising Jesus and saying, "Hallelujah, I can sing. See, thank you, Jesus, thank you." Isn't that a good story? Well, your worksheet for today is Jesus making blind Bartimaeus see again. So you have a blue crayon in your pencil box. So get out your blue crayon and you're going to trace the dotted lines and then you're going to color Bartimaeus. Don't do the other side. The other side is for our Bible story tomorrow, which is a good story too. You can peek at it. All right, until tomorrow. I miss you guys. Bye.